各位观众晚上好，我们今天要玩《仙剑奇侠传五前传》or as we know it in English, The Legend of Sword and Fairy 5 Prequel. Hello everyone, welcome to our to the first stream for The Legend of Sword and Fairy 5 Prequel. I was actually going to start about an hour earlier, but apparently 45 minutes earlier, but apparently my computer decided to crap out, so I had to get a spare computer to get this thing running. And so that's why I'm here right now. And I think, hello Illusion Queen. And so I will be relying on it, where this is a Chinese game this time, so the language will be different than normal. I think this was, oops, I need to actually shrink the text there, so I actually can see enough. Sorry, I'm on the text on my side, not your side. How's the mic sounding? It sounds okay, I hope it does. Yeah, sorry, no Douyu chat. I'll have to remove them off the chat, and I will just tell you guys what I see. It's gonna be a little weird. I'm kind of like, look here. Like, I know the cam is like facing a little weirdly. Where I can fix that. There you go. That's a little better. Yeah, in order to show all the... It would take too much space. Unfortunately, we need to translate, so it... Even though I could see it on my chat window over here, which is kind of useful, but for the viewers, it would just be a pretty bad experience, the English viewers. So this is primarily not for the Douyu people anyway, because they can understand what the heck is going on in this, well, if they have enough ancient Chinese power. But anyway, so this game was made by Softstar. I believe they're now they're mostly Shanghai, right? I can't remember which city. Like, the development team is primarily Shanghai these days. Or is it Beijing? I don't remember anymore. But this is a game in the series we've been following for quite a long time.仙剑 1, or Legend of Sword and Fairy 1. Chinese Paladin is actually what you kind of would know it as. If you go on Steam, you can actually play the newest game in the series. In English. I can't believe it. I actually can now say confidently that one of these games is available in English. Chinese Paladin 6. And you could play it on PS4 and PC, but we're going to play... Before we get to that game, we're going to play the game right before it, this one. Legend of Sword and Fairy 5 Prequel. I think the engine is basically the same as 5 was, so it was built off of that. And, yeah, it's been kind of this... I think the writer's been the same the whole time. And they've varied in quality. 5 was pretty good, so hopefully 5 Prequel will be pretty good. I know I got a little scared from the Chinese fans, but I think a lot of them were mostly concerned. They're mostly concerned about some of the issues, the graphical issues. But we're gonna have this game run in around like medium. I try to run it in high, and there's some issues with the engine, so I'm just gonna run it on medium, like for mostly medium settings, and we'll see how it goes. I can adjust. I'll probably do some adjustment tests later. Anyway, I guess that's it. We're gonna go ahead and get started. And so this game's entirely in Chinese, so you won't be able to read any of the menus unless you can also speak Chinese as well. And I'll try to translate as much as I can. And Illusion Queen will help us out here too. And in honor of this stream, I will also be bringing out my Chinese dictionary because some of these words are pretty tough. And here you go. This says 游戏开始, which means start the game. Boom. And the game runs in 1080p. You can't run it at any higher resolution, not without hacks. So don't worry about it. So it's gonna mess with my desktop. Hopefully you can hear the game perfectly fine. I've set it to... I'll set the game to max volume this time. Or maybe I'll just set it 6.1 for now. I'll see if this is too soft. If it's too soft, let me know. I think I didn't... Unfortunately, I should have done an audio test, but I kind of just going straight off. Well, this says Guangdong, so that's the publisher, I think. Yeah, actually, I'll raise the volume a bit. I forgot that this is... I already tweaked the volume on my side here. Anyway, so this is... It just says The Legend of Sword and Fairy 5 Prequel. There's quite a few options. And actually, this song is actually a real... has lyrics. unlike the previous game. 故事初始 the beginning of the story. 续途再续旅途再续 means to continue your journey. It's a bit too quiet. It could just be that it's still too quiet. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll try to fix it when actually I could fix it now. I know why that is. It could be the setting. I was too scared to get the settings up. So let me tweak it a little bit. So I've gone to game settings here. Probably there's an in-game volume, but I didn't. But I'm just gonna change it out here first, just to be safe. Let's increase the volume just a bit. I'll make the sound effects here and 50% and 75%. I think that should be good. I can always turn it down if it starts killing my ears, but. Alright, we'll start the game again. And I can get to the... You can actually skip. You don't have to wait for the logos. Usually there'd be an intro. Hello, Zeo Corvette. Welcome. And also that's the health warning, but I'm going to skip it. Yeah, it's a little louder on my end now, but this should be better now. Okay, is that loud enough? I have to start tweaking it down. Okay, so I guess I should be loud enough, and... you get to hear this awesome song. And then this one here is oh, if you want to see past events, 往事重现. And this is the this is the jukebox actually. That's just simply what it is. It's just like this is the origins of Shenzhen, but we don't have to read that. That's gonna take too long. So we'll be skipping NPCs essentially because it's just gonna take too long to translate. I almost want to we could sit and wait for this song to finish, but granted you guys can't understand it, so let's just go ahead and get started then. No, they look very Final Fantasy. Yeah, I know, the title screen is an actual song. And yes, that's... like, I like how that's a little bit of the lyrics. So for you guys, I'll just probably post the actual song on the internet. Probably we can find it. So, hopefully this isn't going to be an issue, but it seems to have frozen. Wait, the song skipped? That's bad. Oh boy. Hopefully the game's title is not indicative of the game freezing over and over again. My worry is that if there are some technical issues, hopefully they'll be fine. Because I actually played through the game a bit too, but I didn't leave it on the title screen. But if it gets bad, then oh boy. I know. PC games are very scary to deal with because there's just so many variables. I don't think I could run it. I could try to run it on that terrible laptop, but I don't know. I've never tried pushing that thing to its limits. Yeah. So this is the difficulty settings. I could pick simple, normal, and difficult. For the sake of time, I'm just going to pick normal because I'm actually glad they did this. So this is one nice thing they've done an improvement on. Yeah, hard mode is no. It's just like, I don't want to grind. Let's see. We could put it on easy. So, I don't know. Should we do it easy or normal? Normal is what I would normally pick if I were my own playthrough. But I guess I could pick easy just to speed things along. Too easy. Too easy. I was actually kind of conflicted when I saw this screen. I'm like, should I pick easy or normal? Easy is too easy. So basically all the battles will be completely trivial, huh? And I don't think that's going to be the normal experience for most people. So I'm going to pick normal then. I think it's a good... Alright, let's begin. We'll just watch the cutscene. Doesn't seem to sync properly too. I know, easy. Half of me is like, should I pick easy just so we can move through this story a lot faster? It's true. That is a good point. But anyway, sorry, I'm gonna pay attention. They don't seem to be saying anything, so... yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know why it just freezes like that sometimes. Well, normal should be fine. It shouldn't be so... it should be around the same difficulty as 5 was. Yeah, I don't know why it's freezing. It is scaring me a little bit. I'm really hoping this computer is going to be fine. I don't know if it's compatibility issues because it's Windows 10 and this came out in Windows 7. It was part of its magic. Alright, well, we don't know the significance of that rift opening. Yeah, you could always cheat if you wanted to. Yeah, it seems to freeze every so often. I'm not really sure why.
今天麻烦两位掌柜的了。
Anyway, poor Demon Realm. Yep, we don't exactly know why. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and, yeah, the game's too loud on my end, so I cannot hear myself think. Alright, so this is, here we're presented with our first character. I don't know, he doesn't look very significant to me. I don't think we're gonna really care what he has to say. So anyway, his name is Jin Gan, right? Or hold on, no. Jin Xuan. I don't know. Xiahou Jin Xuan. Uh-oh. No, there's no voice issue. He's still talking. Let me double check your audio. Oh, it's not behaving correctly. So on my end it sounds fine, but alright, give me 1 sec. Tianzihen. Yeah, the rift in the sky, right? Okay. I'm gonna double check. If the audio is still terrible, let me know. Let me move down. It could, I don't know. Half of my worry is that it's just this computer being stupid. Okay, I reset it first. I'm also gonna check the audio settings here too. 44 kilohertz. Okay, well we'll find out soon enough. Okay, let me just play the... because the song sounded fine, right? That's weird. Anyway, all he's saying here is like, it's sort of like you know, this is actually one of those interesting Chinese phrases. Random cuts to background, desktop background again. Oh my goodness. Why are these games so buggy? It has so much trouble with Windows 10 and 10, I think. I think it's because of Windows 10. But anyway, he's just saying, thank you. This is like the word for manager. We'll just call them managers. I just say, thank you very much, both of you, is what he's saying. Managers. I know, it's only difficult because of the sense it's like...
少爷天资聪慧，账面的事儿过目不忘，以后我们还要多请教少爷才是。
And Xiahou Jin Xuan, Jin Xuan. Oh, okay. Yun Tianqing, oh, his dad. And wait, same guy? It's the same voice? Oh, it doesn't sound anything like him. Good job. Anyway, and thank you. Oh, Zhang Mian is like he's talking about the books anyway. I love that word. 过目不忘 means like you'll remember something. You won't forget something right after you've read it. Anyway, it's like, young master, young master, you are naturally intelligent, and like you're able to, with one look, you're able to remember items on the accounts. Let's see. In the future, we'll rely on you even more, young master. I guess that's the best way to put it.
郭掌柜说笑了。
Mr. I guess in this case I could say Manager Guo, but that sounds a little bit strange. Mr. Guo, you surely you jest.
前几日，二叔命我着手接掌家业，晚辈初入商道，什么都不懂，以后还少不了要麻烦二位。
Anyway, these past days, both of you have. Let's see. 着手 Yeah, that's like okay. Got it. Let's see. Both of you have asked me to take control of the family business. It is my first time. It's my first time entering the path of business. The path of business. I guess that's the best way I could put it. I'm not really sure how to. I'm like they entering the path of business. So I really don't know. I really do. Or let me see. I really don't know, and I really don't know much. In the future, I'm going to have to trouble the both of you. Or basically, yeah, exactly.
先行谢过。
Let's see. I will be. I must give you all my thanks right here. Here, I must give you my thanks.
哎呦，少爷，使不得，哪有东家先下人的呀？哎呀
I know, right? The world of business. Dongjia is boss. That's actually like the old way. We don't use 老板 these days, but in the old days, use Dongjia. Let's see. Oh, young master. Mr. Guo says, "Oh, young master, you mustn't do this. What? When should the or let's see. When should the boss be thanking his own employees? Honestly, in these days, the boss should thank his own employees, but in the old days, you didn't have to."
哎呀，是啊，我们受不起啊。
And this is Mr. Yang, Manager Yang. Yes, we cannot accept your thanks.
二位过谦了，夏侯家能有今日的家业，全赖诸位悉心管理。
What I do as the boss? Oh, geez, better beat him up, right? Yeah, let's see. No. Jingxuan says, the both of you are far too humble. The Xiahou family, for the Xiahou family to have the family business today is all because of the meticulous management it's all thanks to everyone's meticulous management.
况且晚辈的经验还远远不足，今后还要请二位多多指点。
And also, my experience is still far insufficient. From this day forward, I'll have to ask the both of you for advice.
好说，好说。
And Mr. Yang says, well said, well said.
说起来，二老爷最近可好啊？
Let's see. Mr. Guo says, speaking of that, let's see. It literally means second master. So in Chinese, oftentimes you address, in this case you're addressing someone, they address them as like first person, or as like or like, oh, I guess you could say you flatter me too. That's true. I was actually thinking. Okay, so oops. Well, I guess it's kind of it could be either way, but yeah, I think if you flatter me is better. It's a better for what the kind of like what he's trying to say. And let's see, Mr. Guo says. So as I was explaining, so like in Chinese, oftentimes they'll say second master, first master, because like they have to address like they have a hierarchy because they want to remember who's the person who's the oldest and youngest in this case. In this case, he's saying the second master. So if you're wondering why I said that. The neat turn of it, the protag is himself the final boss. Anyway, like speaking of which, has the second master been well recently?
多谢二位挂心。二叔前些日子染了些风寒，不过并不严重，服药后已经好多了。
Let's see. Jingxuan says, thank you both. I thank the both of you kindly for your concern. Let's see. My second uncle, so it's his uncle, by the way. In the past few days, my second uncle has caught a cold, but it doesn't seem to be serious. And after some medicine, he seems to be a lot better. I might have a cold too. Oh no. You have You know, we in the modern days we call it ganmao, but in the old days they call it fenghan, which means cold.
二老爷身体一向不好，夏侯家这么大的家业又全靠他一手操持，这么多年来实在是辛苦了。
The old master has always never had very good health. The Xiahou such a large business as the Xiahou family business has all been relying on his own, solely on his hands solely in the control of his hands. These past years really have been bad to him. Yeah, just call him uncle. The eldest is his pa. I guess that's true. I forgot that it's I forgot that it's possible for that to happen, because even though like the masters are all in the same family and the same generation, but in this case it's possible the first one's his dad. Okay.
不过现在有了少爷您帮忙，二老爷也可以歇口气儿了。
But now that you young master are able to help, I'm sure that now the second master can breathe a sigh of relief. Don't punch yourself in the throat.
晚辈自当尽力学习，早日为二叔分忧。
Right. Oh, I dare not say that. I'm just trying to do my best to learn, so that I can sooner be of assistance to uncle.
那么，二位掌柜，今天我就先走了。
Well then, managers, to the both of you, I will bid you all farewell for the day.
少爷慢走。
Take care of yourself, young master.
少爷风度翩翩，温文尔雅，真是一表人才呀。
You know, he is really good at talking, but anyway, thank you. The young master sure is great. Has a bearing of grace and a refinement, let's see, and is refined and cultured. He really does look like a fine-looking young man.
可我倒听说这位大少爷无心向学，整天的研究那些什么风花雪月、狐妖精怪的呀。
I love the 风花雪月 is like it's actually the name of it's Fire Emblem Three Houses Japanese name. But anyway, I just thought that was funny that we will get to see the expression they used in Japan here in China, because that's where it came from. Anyway, 风花雪月 or Kazahana Setsugeka. Oh, you didn't think I was gonna use Japanese today. Anyway, Mr. Yang says, but I've heard that this young master has always never been highly motivated to learn. Every day he spends his time researching. No, he's been studying about the three houses. Oh, no, I'm just joking. Because it's Kazahana Setsugeka in Japanese. It's because it basically means it's like a romantic theme too. I thought that's kind of funny. But it was changed to three houses in English. Anyway, it's like every day he spends his time researching into some romantic themes or other strange things related to fox monsters. I know, that's really what it says. Or not fox monsters, just any monster.
大老爷一直希望少爷子承父业，习得一身武艺。可惜少爷对这些江湖事好像不感兴趣。
Oh. Let's see. Mr. Yang says, and also, in the end, the Xiahou family is a famous martial arts family. Let's see. The first master has always been hoping that that young master would be able to continue Kimberly, the family legacy? No, I guess it is the family legacy. The family legacy, and would become skilled in both the sword and the arts. Unfortunately, the young master doesn't seem to have much interest in these worldly affairs.
少爷斯斯文文的，一看就不是练武的料。他在经商上倒是天分过人。这才几天呢，就把这账本上的东西学得差不离了。
I love it. Let's see. The young master is so proper. From one look, I can tell that he's not cut out for the martial arts, or like he's not martial arts material. Let's see. But he seems to have greater talent than most with regards to business. In just a few days, he was able to learn everything there is to know about the account books.
说的是。
Mr. Ya says, you might be right. Or what you said is right. Ooh, who's that? We don't know him yet. Jin Xuan says, it's finally over. Here we are. It's gonna tell us where we are, and you will soon know. Ooh. This is the town. Or the city, I suppose. It's not a town. It's a bit too big for that. And so there's a shipyard here. So this is a city by the sea. I wonder what its name is. The looping is not exactly great. Anyway, this place is named Mingzhou. Not really what I don't really know what to say about that name, except it's pretty normal.
虽说是为二叔分忧，但经商也非我所好，实在是令人兴味索然。
I know. Oh yeah, I could tell already. 兴味索然 is like it's pretty straightforward. But anyway, Jin Xuan says like, even though I said I was going to be of assistance to Uncle, but business really isn't of interest to me. It really makes one feel bored to death.
罢了，能出来走走也好，总胜过在家被爹强迫练武。
Oh well. It's good enough that I was able to go outside and walk a little. It's far better than being forced to practice martial arts by father at home.
少主，您查完账了？
This is a actually I want to just know his name really quick, but well, Jin Xuan doesn't seem to be interested in anything, is he? Anyway, Liao Yi is the name of this guy, and he says like, young master, have you finished looking over the books?
你们等得无聊了吧？
Jin Xuan says, Oh, I guess you must have been bored waiting here.
没有，今儿正好是庙会，街上热闹着呢。
Oh, 庙会. I like the temple fair. It's like kind of like a little carnival. Anyway, Liao Yi says like, oh no, today just happened to be the temple fair. It's been really lively in the streets.
哎，少主，前面有人在卖艺，围了不少人呢，你要不要去看看啊？
Ooh, street performers. No, really, that's what it says. Make a living as a performer. Anyway, this is Xiangru, and he says like, young master, there are people performing up ahead. There seems to be a lot of people surrounding them. Do you want to go over and take a look? Anyway, I don't need to translate that. Anyway, Jin Xuan says like, it was pretty